just kind of talk offense, and you guys feel like you're getting close to being ready to play a game now?
Definitely. We're limiting down the plays, and we're ready. We're just preparing this week, and just getting game ready for Clemson.
How different is it going into an opener with an offense that you haven't really tested in the game yet?
We've been doing it since the spring, so I feel like I know it. Just as I knew Malzahn's offense, and you got little tweaks here and there. There's always going to be some mistakes, but we got to tighten them up as much as we possibly can. And because the less mistakes you make, the better it's going to be in the game. So that's what we're trying to get done right now.
What have you seen out of Kyle since he got named the starter, and since that battle was kind of behind him?
Not really any changes. He's still the same person, and still working just as hard, and he's ready to play.
You talked 10 days ago about you didn't want to switch these two, which quarterback you're feeling comfortable with. Have you had that connection with Kyle?
I've had a connection with both Kyle and Clint. Jonathan's done a great job since he's been here, but he's new, and he's improved a lot. But I've had relationships with both of them, and Clint played for us last year, and the coach thought Kyle was the best decision right now, so that's what we're rolling with.
The talk has been from the coach that they got to find other people to help complement you. Do you feel like you all got that now?
I definitely do. I feel like we got depth at wide receiver, and Lutz being able to do be more part of the passing game is going to help as well. So that's also a big part.
How much in particular have you seen improvement out of like Quan and Trevon especially? That they thought that increased roles for them. Have you seen them kind of step into that?
Definitely. And Trevon just physically has gotten so much better over the past year, and and Quan is he's a baller. I think he's going to surprise a lot of people this year. So I'm excited for everyone to see what they can do.
Remember, you were a great special teams player your first year here, and that's kind of the way wideouts are having to come along now. You guys prove yourself. Do you older guys kind of talk to the younger guys and say, you need to get out there and get this done?
Definitely. I tell them all the time that's how I got comfortable in the field, making plays on special teams, confidence growing. Coaches see that in you, and then you start playing more on offense and defense. And I tell the younger guys that sometimes they don't want to hear it, but it's the truth. So that's how it is.
You kind of have to make a mental commitment to be good on special teams.
You do. It's something that you have to want to do. If you don't want to be out there, then you're not going to be good at it. So you got to want to make the play. You got to want to be the first one down the field. And that's the kind of attitude it takes.
If you were talking to Ricardo Lewis and telling him how it's going to be different Saturday than it's been in practices or scrimmages, what would you tell him is the biggest difference?
For me, I don't try to put pressure on him. I would just tell him it's just like practice, just with a whole bunch more people watching you, because really that's what it is. So if you can handle Coach Troop and Chiz yelling at you and that pressure, then you can handle the pressure in the game. It's no different. There's more people watching you.
A lot of young offensive linemen are going to be kind of hitting the field for the first time. What have you seen out of those guys as a group coming together?
For me, Big Greg is. I feel like he's a very talented guy. So I'm not real worried about how he's going to be this first game. Avery's young, but he's big. Just a big guy out there on the field, and so I'm curious to see what he's going to do, and I think he'll do well for us.
Is Tunde kind of the perfect guy to put in when you have a situation like this, because he's a guy that knows what's going on?
Definitely. Tunde is a very smart player, and he's going to pick up the blitzes, and that's what we need, because we know this defensive coordinator likes to blitz a lot. So, yeah, he's got to be on his P's and Q's, and he will be.
Good.
Great. Appreciate it.
Anybody else?